Hi, David. Okay, so sharing what I've been working on and asking for your feedback. Okay, so far I have mainly focused on Spanish speaking agents. Um, as you know, this is a huge market and very underserved in the United States. So these are some statistics of states where there's more Spanish speaking seniors. I have about 15, 16 licenses already on those states. Okay, so how do I find agents? I've had good results in the past when with Craigslist, and also used Texas Department of Insurance. Um, this is an example of the list. And I know, well, I send text and I also, but this is kind of like cold calling because um, it takes a long time. So I know that you have a way to get to captive agents, to get a list of captive agents. In my experience, these are the companies that, when people are working there, they're going to listen to you, right? So Lincoln Bankers, Allianz, and PHP and Symmetry. Um, okay, so the game plan. I'm thinking. Um, if you're a new agent, I am not gonna I'm not gonna ask you to start Medicare right away. You need to do final expense, and I'm gonna teach you how you can start a conversation about Medicare. And if there's a need, we're gonna make an appointment over the phone, or you can just put me on the phone if I am available, and I'm gonna try to sell it. To close it over the phone, and that way you can get experience on how to do this, how to cross sale once you're ready, after you have been working on final expense and having good success in final expense for at least, goodness, I don't know what you think, but I would say 6 months to a year of doing final expense, then you can do Medicare. But never stop selling final expense. And even if you're getting really good at Medicare, because Medicare can be addictive. I love Medicare because it's just so much easier to have a conversation when you're really not selling anything. You're really servicing. So when you're a good person and you are a good good with people, then it just creates a lot of satisfaction, in your mind when you are out there helping people in with their insurance. And more in our case, since we deal with people that don't speak English, they are so receptive on the Medicare side because they get so many letters, and when you're talking to them in their language, they just really appreciate it. So we start a lot of conversations, or sometimes we get a lot more interest on the Medicare side than the final expense, but never leave final expense, because the final expense will give you your now money, right? So we all know that. So anyways, if you have experience for a year, a couple of years in the final expense, and you've done okay with final expense and you want to add, or do cross-selling, or you also want to do a better job on final expense, and of course I'm going to introduce you to the Medicare side, and I'm going to encourage you to really work the Medicare side. I did that transition after a couple of years of being. In 2008 I started, so that transition happened in like around 2010. So yeah, that's if you have a little bit of experience in the final expense, you can start doing Medicare, and I will help you over the phone, and guiding you with all of what Medicare, because Medicare can be very uh overwhelming in the beginning. But if you have help, as long as you're connected with the right brains, I always tell agents, you're fine, you'll be fine. So, but I will help them, to through that transition. Anyways, about tools that I'm using to communicate with my contacts of agents that I've worked with in the past, that I have talked to in the past. I use MailChimp, I use expert texting. So if you have a better tools, just let me know. So now, when we're starting a conversation, I'm thinking texting. Text agents that are working for captive companies that are, have been in the business for 1 or 2 years, and say something like this. This message is directed specifically to life agents who want to access free leads, top commissions, residual income, personalized coaching. Click here to learn how agents that follow this free training system, or this agent that follows this free training system, is making 10K a week. So the idea is to send them to a landing page with this video. I love this testimony. I think it's just full of wisdom, simple wisdom, right? Of what it takes to be successful, which is just very easy. Put your butt to work and have a good system, right? Anyways, so once you're excited about what you want to learn what this kid is doing, then you're gonna go to the landing page after you watch it. You're gonna have a yes, I want the ultimate guide that this agent uses to produce this amount of money every week. So you're gonna give me your name, your email, and then you're gonna click to say that you want to learn more. Now you are inside of my recruiting funnel. Number one, there's just 3 steps. First step, you're gonna listen to, or you're gonna watch a PowerPoint, and it's basically a summary of everything that you teach on the ultimate guide for insurance agents. It's just basically like an overview of what it takes to be successful. Then once you are interested and want to learn more and you want to talk to me, then you're going to go to the landing page. You're going to say, yes, I want to set up a 5-minute call, and you're going to be connected to my Calendly. I'm using ClickFunnels to create my landing pages. I'm paying about $100 a month. So if you have a better, or if you know of a better tool, let me know. Okay, so step number 2. This is when, after I talk to you for about 5 minutes, I already learned if you are a good candidate for final expense or for Medicare, if you're ready to cross-sell. Okay, so depending on that, I'm thinking, okay, I will send you a link to this landing page with the video. If you are and that's one of my questions for you, if I can use if I can use your videos. I love some of your videos, because this video and specifically about Medicare is great because it's long with Luis, and it will help me to determine if the agent that's watching this video is actually paying attention and is actually interested on the process, or is dedicated enough to spend an hour and a half watching this. I believe it's an hour and a half. So anyways, then after you watch the video, you would answer 4 or 5 questions about the video and how you would like, or things that you would like to learn, or things about yourself and what you believe you would be good for these this Medicare business. So after that, then you can set up a call with me, and that's where that call is more about more for like goal setting, and it's about creating basically a coach plan for you. Where are you at? Where do you want to get? How are we going to get there? So it's more like a planning of what we're going to be doing to get you to your goal. So after that, once I know that they are, or I feel like they would keep moving forward, or they're ready to keep moving forward, I don't know how to do this, but you told me if I could send them to you, and then you can put them on on your mailing list so they can start getting your emails. I was thinking about creating my own emails, but I thought the wheel is already invented. David already has his emails. Why do I have to invent the wheel again? But anyways, you let me know if that's even possible. So I'm thinking, okay, once you get the first email from David, you're gonna start the coaching with me. And these are face-to-face conversations. These are Zoom meetings that we're gonna have for like 5-10 minutes every single day. And depending on the agent, on how much experience they have, their learning style, and everything else, I will make a decision if they should be in daily coaching for a week or a couple of weeks, and then move them into a weekly coaching. Okay, where we're going to be talking about your goals, we're going to be talking about your commitment on the hours that you're going to be working and the results that you're getting, and basically asking questions and learning from each other, right? So and then keep doing that as long as you need the coaching every single week. And then after that, of course, I'm thinking, and I've made the mistake in the past where I thought people were like me, and because I'm a very independent person, I never had anyone to coach me in my process. Of course, I'm like, these are there. What do you want me to do, right? I mean, you do the training, right? But it's not that easy. I made a mistake of not following up with the coaching in the past, and a lot of agents, I lost a lot of agents because of that mistake. So I feel like if I continue with the coaching, and I would ask them also to connect to as many calls as possible, and in your trainings, on the morning trainings, which ones I'm talking about, right? Where you teach different aspects of the business, would definitely ask them to connect with those trainings as well, and just have a plan of having, connect with them depending again on the type of agent or the type of personality or the learning style that they have. Just keep that connection going. And I'm sure you would have ideas on how to do this, because like I said, I've made a mistake of not following up with agents in the right way, in a very effective way. So I've been learning a lot about how to coach, how to keep a team motivated. So and hoping to just apply all the rules of coaching here with them. But anyways, I think that's all I want to share with you for now. So we'll talk soon. Thank you so much.